आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे एमपी सिविल जज जुडिशियल सर्विसेज एग्जामिनेशन 2014. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 इज विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट अ डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी. सो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन बी, दैट इज यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड फॉर द सिटीजन एंड नॉन सिटीजन्स. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज when a writ is issued to an inferior court or a tribunal on the grounds of exceeding its jurisdiction or acting contrary to the rules of natural justice, it is called a writ of. So option A, that is certiorari. Next question is which article of the Constitution of India confers power to grant pardon on the governor of a state. So option second, that is article 161, गवर्नर के पास पार्डन की पावर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज इन preamble of the constitution the people of India have resolved to constitute India into. So option C is the answer, that is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. Next question is article 24 of the Constitution of India prohibits employment of children in any factory or mine or in any hazardous employment below the age of. So answer is C, यानी कि 14 years. Next question is the power to grant pardon, reprieves, respites or remissions of punishment etc. under Article 72 of the Constitution of India is exercised by the President of India. So इसका आंसर होगा C, on the advice of the Council of Ministers. Next question is under TPA, Transfer of Property Act, a mortgage by deposit of title deed is called. इसे क्या कहा जाता है? So answer is equitable mortgage, option C. According to section 122 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882, property includes, property में क्या क्या include होता है section 122 के according. So answer C, that is both movable and immovable property. जो है next question है under TPA Act which of the following property has not been recognized by any statute but by courts as immovable property. तो इसका आंसर होगा that is option C, that is a right of worship in turn. Under section 3 of the TPA 1882, attested in relation to an instrument means attested by at least a dash witness. कितने witness होने चाहिए? That is 2 witness. Next question is under TPA which of the following mortgage with value of rupees 100 or above is not compulsorily registrable. So इसका आंसर होगा D, that is mortgage by deposit of title deeds. Next question is civil procedure code. At the first hearing of the suit the court must, option C, ascertain whether the allegations in the pleading are admitted or denied. Next question is application under order 9 rule 7 of CPC to set aside the order of ex parte proceeding may be filed. तो इसका ऑप्शन होगा D, that is at or before the date fixed for hearing. Question is under CPC money deposit in execution of money decree if less than decretal amount. So इसका आंसर होगा A, that is to be appropriated first against interest and cost. Next question is the court may compel the attendance of any person to whom a summon has been issued under section 30 of CPC and for that purpose may. तो इसका ऑप्शन होगा वो ऊपर वाले तीनों ऑप्शंस जो हैं यूज़ कर सकते हैं. इशू अ वारंट of his arrest, attach and sell his property or impose a fine upon him, order to him furnish security for his appearance and in default commit him to the civil person, do all of the above. So answer is 4, that is all of the above. Order 7 rule 11 of the CPC, the plaint shall not be rejected. So option A, that is where it disclose cause of action. यहाँ पे जो plaint है वो rejected नहीं होगी. CPC में pleading does not include, pleading में क्या नहीं आता. So option C, that is evidence. Next is CPC on death of either parties to the suit after conclusion of hearing and before pronouncement of judgment the suit, that option is shall not abate. Second option shall not abate. Next question is civil procedure code who shall furnish the affidavit which is filed in support of the plaint. So that is answer is C, that is by the person who verifies the pleading of plaint. Next question is A makes a contract with B to buy his house for rupees 50,000. If he is able to secure a bank loan for that amount, the contract is. So the answer is C, that is contingent contract. Next is under Indian Contract Act, where both the parties are under the mistake as to the matter of fact. As to the matter of fact, the agreement is void. So option A void hoga. 22 now. Next. Which one of the following statements is correct in regard to contract for sale of immovable property? So answer is C, that is time would not be regarded as a sense of the contract unless it is shown that the parties intended. So next question is, in Indian Contract Act, A agreed to pay B rupees 500 for giving false evidence in his favor and afterward refused to pay. So answer is B, that is B cannot claim money as a contract was void because it was intended to defeat the legal process. Next question is, under Specific Relief Act, whether plaintiff in possession of property as watchman can file a suit for permanent injunction against his dispossession by real owner of suit property. So इसका आंसर होगा option A, no, because plaintiff does not acquire interest in property irrespective of his long possession thereof, therefore not entitled to injunction against real owner of the suit property. Next is, plaintiff without having any title filed a suit for permanent injunction against dispossession based on long possession. ठीक है, तो इसका आंसर होगा that is B, law respects possession. Plaintiff cannot be dispossessed except in accordance with the law. Next is, which section of the Specific Relief Act 1963 provides about specific performance of a contract which cannot be specifically enforced? So answer is A, that is under section 14. Next question is, in which condition an injunction can be granted under the SRA 1963? So answer is C, that is where the plaintiff has a personal interest in the matter. Next is, in order to attract the applicability of section 14 of the Limitation Act, which condition is not required to be satisfied? So answer is C, that is the earlier proceeding and the later proceeding may be based on the different matter in issue. Next is, suit filed by plaintiff based on agreement to sell which was executed on 3/9/2001 with a stipulation that the sale deed will be executed within 6 months. Stay order passed in another appeal by which owner was restrained from alienating the property 3/3/2003 to 28/9/2008 for the purpose of the calculation of the period of limitation. So the answer is A, that is period of 3 years would start from 3rd March 2002 after lapse of 6 months because there was no stay against the plaintiff for filing a suit claiming specific performance. Option A is the answer. Next is, land was granted by the state government by way of allotment with a limitation on enjoyment for 15 years. Transfer did not involve absolute ownership of land. Period of limitation of claim adverse possession in such cases would be. So option A, that is the answer, 30 years. Appeal against a decree can be filed in High Court within. Option A, that is 90 days. Who is the landlord for the purpose of section 23J of MP Accommodation and Control Act? So option B is the answer, government servant, a government servant. Next question is, defendant was a watchman authorized to remain in possession of the premises by plaintiff whether eviction suit under section 12 of Accommodation Control Act 1961 is maintainable against him. So इसका आंसर होगा option C, that is suit is not maintainable. Next is, as per section 13 of the MP Accommodation Control Act, the rent may be deposited in the court whether section 13 is applicable to execution proceeding of decree for eviction. So answer is C, that is section 30 is not applicable to the execution proceeding of decree for eviction. Next is, defendant was in arrears of rent for the period from April-May 1980. Notice was served on defendant on 14/8/1980. Suit was filed for the eviction on 14/3/1985. Summon was served on the defendant on 3/4/1985. Defendant not deposited the arrears of rent within 2 months from the date of receipt of the summon, and also not complied with the provision of section 13 subclause 1 of the MP Accommodation Control Act whether he is entitled to the benefit of section 12 subclause 3 of the act. So the answer is Answer is A. He is not entitled to the benefit of section 12 subclause 3 of the act. Next question is, which one is not correct under section 2A of the MP Accommodation Control Act? Accommodation means any building or a part of a building and includes. So the answer is option A, any land which is being used for the agriculture purposes. Next question is, which one of the following proposition is correct about section 14 of the MP Accommodation Control Act 1961? So the option C is the answer. Tenant may not sublet the accommodation held by him without the previous consent in writing of the landlord. Next question is, MP Accommodation Control Act does not apply to, कहाँ पे apply नहीं होता, that is government property. A, under which one of the following sections of the MP Accommodation Control Act power of civil court have been provided to the rent control authority? Rent control authority के पास कोर्ट की पावर्स दी गई हैं, कहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है ये? ठीक है, so the option is B, that is section 29. Next is, Tahsildar passed the order under MP LRC granting easement of right of way or right to take water through the land of owner, whether the jurisdiction of the civil court to entertain a suit for declaration or injunction is barred. So the answer is C, that is jurisdiction of civil court not barred by section 257 of the code. That is the correct answer. Next question is, under section 113 of the MP Land Revenue Code, clerical errors which have been made in the record of rights may at any time be corrected by the, कौन करेक्ट कर सकता है? दैट इज SDO, सब डिविजनल ऑफिसर. Under section 248 of the MP Land Revenue Code, the powers of to fine a person for unauthorizedly taking possession of land has been given to Tahsildar. That is option A. Next is, whether of which of the following is incorrect regarding service land under MP LRC? So the option D, none of the above. इनमें से कोई भी आंसर सही नहीं है नीचे दिए हुए में से. Next question is, the regional authority mentioned in section 50 of the MP LRC may exercise suo motu power of revision. Suo motu power of revision, the answer is D, that is within a reasonable period of time which will depend upon the facts and circumstances of the each case. Next question is, under MP LRC who has power to alter, create or abolish divisions, districts, subdivisions or tahsils? So the answer is D, that is state government. Next question is, a record of right prepared and maintained under section 108 of the MP LRC contain following particulars? So the answer is D, that is all of the above, means the name of all Bhumi Swami, survey number or plot number of land, their irrigated or unirrigated area. All of the answer is 4, that is all of the above, तीनों होंगे. Next question is, which section of the MP LRC provide for the appointment of कोटवार्स and their duties? कोटवार कहाँ पे अपॉइंट किए जाते हैं और उनकी ड्यूटीज? So the answer is B, that is section 230. Next question is, under MP LRC agriculture year means the year commencing on the first day. कहाँ से फर्स्ट डे काउंट किया जाता है commencing जो इनका एग्रीकल्चर ईयर है? So the answer is C, that is July. Next question is, under the Indian Evidence Act 1872 for proving execution of a registered will. So the answer is B, that is be necessary to call at least one attesting witness. Next is, under Indian Evidence Act 1872 what number of witnesses will be required for the proof of any fact? So the answer is no particular number. यहाँ पे किसी भी नंबर की जरूरत नहीं होती. Now next question is, under the Indian Evidence Act 1872 reports published in the newspaper are? So the answer is option B, that is secondary evidence and its contents are not admissible in evidence without proper proof of the contents under the Indian Evidence Act. Next, test identification parade यानी कि TIP conducted during investigation of a case is admissible in evidence under which of the section of the Indian Evidence Act? So the option D, that is section 9 is the answer. Next question is, under the Indian Evidence Act 1872 the statement of hostile witness, the option B can be acted upon. Next question is, the opinion of examiner of electronic evidence is a relevant fact under which provision of the Indian Evidence Act? Opinion expert जो है इसका आंसर आएगा 45A, that is option A. Next question is, whoever kidnaps or abducts any child with intention of taking dishonestly any movable property from the person of such child shall be punishable under section 369 of IPC if the child is under. So the answer is A, that is 10 years. Next question is, to constitute an offence of criminal conspiracy under the IPC which is a necessary condition to be proved? So the answer B, that is there must be an agreement of two or more persons to do an illegal act or to do sue by a legal act by illegal means. Next question is removal of ornaments dishonestly from the body of a deceased person is an offense under section 404 of IPC. So option second D is the answer. Next question is 59. And A declares that she wants to commit suicide and runs towards a well, but is caught and stopped by B from jumping into the well. A is guilty of which offense under the Indian Penal Code? So the option D, that is no offense. Under Indian Penal Code, A with intention of causing the death of a child of a tender age exposes it in a deserted place, but the death of the child does not ensue, A has committed an offense of. So option A, that's attempt to murder. Next question is even after clear indication of disinterest shown by a woman to man, if such man follows her, then under which circumstances it would not constitute offense of stalking? So the option A, it was pursued under a love. Which of the following section of the Indian Penal Code is related to the offense of voyeurism? तो कहाँ पे है voyeurism? तो voyeurism कहाँ है? So option इसका C होगा 354C. Next is after the amendment by Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013 to the Indian Penal Code, the offence of gang rape is punishable under section. So gang rape, that is option D, 376D. Next question is when the person who would otherwise be competent to compound an offence under section 320 of the CRPC is dead, then. So the option D is the answer. Legal representative of such person as defined in the Code of Civil Procedure 1908 can compound the offence within the consent of the court. So next question is under CRPC, after committal of the case, Session Court found that another person against whom a prima facie case is made out from the materials contained in the case, papers have not been included then. So the option is B, that is Session Court can issue someone under section 193 on the basis of the records transmitted to him. Next question is in relation to FIR laws under the section 154 of the CRPC, which of the following statement is not correct? So the answer is C, that is it cannot be used as previous statement for any purpose. Under section 125 of the CRPC, so the option is D, that is all of the above, means a daughter can be asked to maintain her father, a father can be asked to maintain his minor child, a son can be asked to maintain his father. Next question is under section 2L of Criminal Procedure Code, the non-cognizable cases offences means a case in which. So the option B is the answer. A police officer has no authority to arrest without warrant. Next question is under CRPC, police officer may arrest any person without an order from a magistrate and without a warrant. So what is the answer? So answer D, that is in all the circumstances, means who commits a cognizable offence in the presence of a police officer who has been proclaimed as an offender either under this code or by the order of state government, who obstruct a police officer while in the execution of his lawful duty. Next is under section 357A sub clause 2 of the Criminal Procedure Code, which of the authority is authorized to decide quantum of compensation? So the answer is B, that is Legal Service Authority. Next question is under section 143 of the Negotiable Instrument Act, a trial shall be concluded within dash months from the date of filing of the complaint. So the option C is the answer, that is 6. The cognizance of the offence under section 138 of Negotiable Instrument Act can be taken by the JMFC having territorial jurisdiction at the. So answer is D, that is place where the check is dishonored by the bank on which it is drawn. JMFC means Judicial Registered First Class. Next is assigns instruments in the following terms. Which instrument are promissory note under section 4 of the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881? So the answer is A, that is I promise to pay B or order rupees 500 be paid on demand. Next is which section provides that the offence under the Negotiable Instrument Act are compoundable? So the answer is C, that is section 147. Next is Offenses under the Negotiable Instrument Act are tribal by. So the answer is judicial magistrate first class, यानी कि GMFC और JMIC. Next question is, according to the WHO was first discovered in 1976 that spread among the human population via direct contact with blood or bodily fluids from the infected person. So the option is A, that is Ebola virus, which was rivers are originated from Amarkantak. So the option C is the answer, San and Narmada. Question is, the largest number of tiger reserves are located in. So the option C, that is the answer, Madhya Pradesh. Madhubani, a style of folk painting, is popular in which of the following states in India? So the option D is the answer, Bihar. Who is the governor of the Reserve Bank of India? Who is the governor of the Reserve Bank of India? So the answer is A, that is Raghuram Rajan. उस समय रघुराम राजन थे, अब शक्तिकांत दास हैं. Next is 83, forge your future written by. Forge your future written by. So the answer is A, that is APJ Abdul Kalam. Next question is, recently which Indian citizen received Nobel Prize for the Peace of 2014? So the answer is A, that is Kailash Satyarthi. Next question is, UN United Nations announces Indian International Day of Yoga. International Day of Yoga on, इसका आंसर होगा बी, दैट इज 21 जून, 21 जून. हाउ मैनी कंट्रीज आर मेंबर्स ऑफ साउथ एशियन एसोसिएशन फॉर रीजनल कोऑपरेशन? सो द आंसर इज सी, दैट इज 8. This is, how many languages are there in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India? The option 4, that is 22. That is 22. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, फर्स्ट इंडियन प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस वॉज. पहले इंडियन प्रेसिडेंट कौन थे इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस के, इंडियन जो थे? सो द आंसर इज ए, दैट इज जस्टिन नरगेंद्र सिंह. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, ऑन हुज 139 बर्थ एनिवर्सरी रन फॉर यूनिटी वाज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड? सो द आंसर इज बी, दैट इज सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, which is not the application software? Which is not the application software? That is option A, that is thumb drive. Next question, as per the classification which cannot be called computer? कौन सी क्लासिफिकेशन को कंप्यूटर नहीं बोला गया? तो ऑप्शन डी, दैट इज ubuntu. Next question is, which of the following can be used to select documents? डॉक्यूमेंट को select करने के लिए कौन सा जो है नीचे दिया गया यूज़ किया जाता है? So the option A, control plus A. Next is, which word is nearest in the meaning to esoteric? So the answer is D, that is private. One who does not believe in God is called, जो परमात्मा में विश्वास नहीं करता उसे हम बोलते हैं atheist. That is B answer. If you smuggle goods into the country, those may be dashed by the custom authority. So the option is D, that is confiscated. Next is, he preferred cricket dash any other sport. So the option B is the answer, to any other sport. Next question is, for the given capitalized word, pick the option that is closest in the meaning of course. So the answer is B, that is compel.